Everybody, I'm Stacey with Stacey's Organizing and Decorating for Life, or StaceyForLife.com. I'm here to help you organize your thoughts and decorate your perspectives. So you might be saying to yourself, it's Saturday, isn't it? It's not Wednesday. Stacey does her videos on Wednesday. Well, if you watched last week's video and the video before that, you might have heard that I'm going to be on vacation next week. And so I'm pretty excited about being on vacation next week. I don't know if I would be able to upload a video next week where I'm going to be. And the real deal is that I'm going to get to be with my mom and brother, and I really want to be present with my family. So I'm going to do that. Instead, you're getting this today. So it is different. And even while we're doing things different, we're going to do something different as far as the topic today is. I'm going to share a story with you, a blog. As I told you back in January that I had committed to write a blog a month. So now I have 7 blogs written. But the first blog that I wrote was talking about our dreams and our goals and visions when I decided to make this commitment. And so, you know, a lot of times people don't hold on to their dreams and goals and visions because they don't see the fruition, you know, and so they give up. But the thing with this is that I wrote this particular one in February, and it's been pretty exciting. I get up in the morning here lately, and almost every morning I get up and see where somebody's commented or emailed me about this blog that I wrote. And so it's pretty exciting, and I'm always happy that if my blog or videos help at least one person, then that makes me happy. But if it helps more than one, I'm just over the moon, you know, with all of that. So I'm really grateful when you all tell me these things about this. And it's a big deal because in 2011, I quit writing. You know, it's like when I was 8 years old, I was trying to write my life story. So I have always journaled. But in 2011, in my grief, I quit writing. It was like, no, I'm not going to put pen to paper anymore because I didn't want to go back and see what I wrote. I certainly didn't want anyone to stumble upon what I wrote, those feelings and stuff. Trust, I remember my feelings from back then. So I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to write that stuff. And so people, though, what I did do was I would read inspirational stuff in the morning time, and then I would post the quotes and then share my perspective on that quote. I would elaborate more so on that, and people would tell me, Stacey, you need to write a book. So the deal is that I am writing a book, and it's much along the lines of what I'm going to read to you today, you know, and on the topic, but it is a work in progress. I'm just in the first draft right now, so I've never written a book before. But we're never too old, and it's never too late to do the things that we thought we were going to do maybe when we were 8 years old. I'm not writing a life story, like I said, but, you know, I just wanted to encourage you, you know, because that's what I'm here for, is to help you with your thoughts and perspectives. And, you know, last week I hinted that you are more, and you really are. And that's what the topic of this reading is it's called You Are More. And like I said, I wrote it back in February, and I invite you to check out my webpage at StaceyForLife.com, and I have the other blogs written. Maybe someday maybe next year I'll commit to writing 2 blogs a month. Maybe I'll write a blog. I don't know. We'll see, because I got to work too, y'all. So anyway, this is You Are More. And it says, as I awaken today, I think about all the possibilities and thoughts that there are that I can have, that you can have, that we can have. And I ponder about how we are more. What do we wake up and think about? I could suggest that it is what we give our power to. It could even be said that it's what we place as our God. On an intellectual level, many people state this belief in a powerful force, but awaken identifying with what must be done in the day. Things such as bills needed to pay, outside jobs and responsibilities, and identifying themselves with titles. What do we do when we first wake up? Are we trying to worry ourselves? We can choose how we live. However, I do see society as very fear-based. I see many people whose health is not well due to the worry, titles, and stress that they take on, and much of it, if not all, is by choice. I don't think it's a conscious choice, but that of habit. As a child growing up and getting ready for school, we had a habit of turning on the cartoons. Then as adults, we get up and turn on the news. Why? We want to be entertained. And there's nothing wrong with it. Only the habit part. It is, in essence, why we all desire more. It is part of an escapism from our own lives, but we are tricked into thinking that it is our life, that TV is our reality, and it is if we make it so. You can get your anxiety up and continue to find and see how bad things are. How can we make the world a place just by talking about how bad things are? We need to see the world in its beauty, our divine in its splendor. How do we do that? What will we focus on? Are we in the habit of just getting passionate about the news? I'm not trying to say the TV is bad, because it's not. It's good for entertainment. It is not good as a habit. It is all that I'm saying. The TV can be addicting, as well as anything else. It tells you that you need more, just like any other addiction. There was a time when there was no TV to wake up to. I myself do not wake up to TV anymore. I wake up and give thanks to the sun and the earth and of all that sustains me. Before I go to bed, there is no TV. I am not going to bed worrying about things I personally cannot fix. Instead, I'm praying in front of a candle with intention for my soul and cells to be illuminated and regenerated, for people to be lifted from their pains on whatever level, for unity, divinity, and peace. When I rise in the morning, I do consider what I can do to make this world a better place. And a lot of that has to do with the attitude and energy which I credit with getting from the divine. Therefore, I am. That is what I am. I am more. I am more than my job title as a life coach. That is why I cringe at labels, because labels change. What is popular today might not be popular tomorrow. But I am more, you are more, and we are more. We are not the labels, we are not the bills and responsibilities that we wake up to and worry about. It is often when people find themselves bankrupt that they find their soul in what they really need to be happy. All I'm saying is that we will find our way to source, whatever we conceive that to be. I'm not a so-called religious person. As I said, I don't like labels. But I know my source is the earth, from which my food comes from. I give thanks, and I do eat meat in moderation. But guess what? The meat eats the earth. It's sacred. I know that my joy comes from the sun and the light. I can see, do, or be many things with the light. My comfort, all in all, comes from the light with warmth and sight. Then in the night, I can pray and cast my dreams onto the stars, into the heavens, ethers, and onto Mars. My source is powerful and illuminated. I can sit and be still and know that everything is in divine order, as above, so below. The regenerating sleep gives me the will so I can grow. The universe is majestic and more, and so if we choose to be connected for sure. So when we realize that we are more than our jobs, more than our responsibilities, more than another person's partner, child, parent, body, or brain, but that we are all a soul, individual, with our own gifts, but nothing more than anyone else. We can love and appreciate the other's gifts as our own and not compare, but connect. Because I am more, you are more, and we are more, and there is enough. So I hope that that's been helpful for you today. As I said, if I can just help one person, or if it's able to help one person, and again, I invite you to read my blogs at staceyforlife.com. And yeah, as I go on vacation, I will end my vacation stopping by to see my son's memorial for his birthday. And yeah, so it's all about honoring each and every day and remembering that we are more. That the things that we feel like paralyze us and defeat us will bring us growth. And that it's nothing to be ashamed of or hide from. It's something that we are able to share and help others with. So I hope that this has helped you. You know, is that sometimes we think we're not going to do something ever again, like write. Maybe you're going to write. Maybe you're going to do a video. Maybe you're going to do different things. You know, you're never too old and it's never too late. And I just wanted to remind you of that. And I hope that you spread love and don't buy into the hate. With that being said, that's enough for today. And I look forward to connecting with you, not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. And again, you can always reach me at staceyrenee@gmail.com. I'm on social media, and I'm sure I'll be posting vacay pictures, holiday pictures is what some people say, on my social medias. I'm Stacey Renee on Facebook. I'm Stacey Renee 8 on Instagram. And yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for reading if you go and read. And I hope that you all have a fantastic week. I wish you much peace and love.